Guys, welcome back to Lawsons Car Reviews. Today is just going to be a quick tutorial on how to change the battery out of the key fob of a Grand Jeep Cherokee. This is going to be for the 2022 model and newer. So let's just go ahead and get started because it's super simple. Remember, before you change it, make sure you've got the battery to replace it, which is a CR2450. That is a CR2450. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to press this key release for the emergency key, push that button down, and the emergency key will slide out. Once you've done that, you turn the key up like this, and you'll see that there's a little notch here. You place the key inside that notch, and then you pry up just slightly, and it's going to start to pry the edge of the key fob open. You can pry on the other side too. It's very simple. You don't have to pry very hard to get this up. You just do an upward motion to pop it open. And you'll see that this part of the key will come all the way off. Then you're going to remove this part. You can see here that it says open on the bottom right hand corner. Use the key to also lift that part up. And then move along. And then this protective piece pops all the way off. Some of the older ones don't have that protective piece on it, but the newer ones do. So just be aware of that. Then you're going to place the key on the top left hand side of the battery and pry up on that, and the battery should slide out super easy. Then you get the replacement battery, and the way that you put it back in is you're going to place it in on the right hand side first and make sure that it fits under those two tabs. Slide it in, push down, it'll click into place. Then you get the protective piece with the open sign facing in the bottom right. You line that up. Then you push it down and it will click into place. Got to make sure it's lined up correctly. And then you get this Jeep piece, and on the left hand side where it's slightly curved, you're going to line this up and push this end down and it clicks. And then the rest of it you can slowly push down and it locks into place. After you've done that, you take the emergency key and you're going to slide it back into this hole, push that down, and that also clicks into place. Once you've done that, you press the buttons on the key fob and it should light up to show that it's working. It's just not lighting up because the car's nowhere close to me, so that's why it's not green. But that way you know that the battery is actually working. Go outside, test it, make sure all the buttons are functioning correctly, and okay, once you're satisfied that all the buttons are working the way that you expect, and the remote start and the trunk release and everything is working, then you are good to go. So if this helped you out, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave the video a like, leave me a comment to let me know that it helped you out, helps my channel to grow, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.